Hello, Tim the Pool Man again. I am going to go over on how to backwash sand filter and some cartridge NDE filters. You can backwash your filter easily if you have one of these things. This is called the multi-port valve. This is the sand filter right here. All the sand in here, it gets a little dirty. Sometimes you need to backwash it. So as you can see, I think their normal PSI is roughly about 10 to 12, but I'm going to backwash it and make for sure. So when you get a good clean backwash, you'll know what your normal is. And they say when that gauge gets about 7 to 10 PSI higher than your normal, you need to backwash. So basically, if you have a sand filter, some people have this backwash hose, flexible hose. Some people have hard pipe into the ground. They all work. So if you do have this blue hose, you want to stretch it out like so. Just take it, pull it to where you want to spray the water, which some people worry that the water's going to hurt the grass or hurt a pond. Don't worry, it's not. That's just a tail. So see how I stretch the hose out? Go back up, and whenever, anytime you mess with this multi-port valve, you always turn the electric off, turn the switch off to your pump. You don't ever want to turn this valve while the motor's running. So, always want to turn it clockwise, turn it clockwise, and as you see this one, you have filter, you have backwash, you have rinse. You're going to use those three during a backwash. There are other options on there, and I'll show you that at a later time. This is just how to backwash your filter. So basically, I'm going to turn the pump off. Here's their switch right here. There's the pump. Turn the motor off. Go clockwise. Push this down. Clockwise to backwash. It's 180 degrees from filter. That's in the backwash. Now you turn your pump back on. Get the motor kicked on. So now the water's going to come out of the end of that hose. See it spraying down there? Basically, you could either watch that water down there, or you can watch this little sight glass. There should be a little sight glass next to your filter gauge. As you see, this one's turning a little cloudy, and it will. It'll turn either cloudy or green or brown. That's just the dirty water coming out. So basically, your water's coming in. It's cleaning the sand, spitting it out. So basically, a backwash takes about 2 to 4 minutes, give or take. This one's not too awful bad, so it's not going to take as long. But basically, that's how you backwash a filter. So right now, we're cleaning it. It's cleaning. It takes a minute. So you just keep your eye on it, and don't forget you're in backwash, because you'll end up draining the pool. If you walk away and forget and leave it backwashing, it's going to keep draining the pool until you have no more water in it. Or it sucks your skimmer dry, and that'll be damage to your motor. So definitely hang out by it. Okay, now it looks like the water's definitely a lot more cleaner now, so that means we're probably pretty good on the backwash, but I'm gonna do it for another probably 20 seconds just to be safe, just to make sure it's nice and clean. And like I said, whenever you mess with this multi-port valve, always turn the motor off, because you don't want to do damage. Okay, so now we're done with the backwash part. Go back to the switch. Turn the pump off. Now you want to go to rinse. Go to the rinse. Rinse is mainly cleaning this multi-port valve out. If you take these screws out, there's a gasket down in there. It's called the spider gasket. If you don't rinse it, it'll get debris in there, it'll get stuck, it has a memory in it, and then it'll start draining your pool as you're in filter, and you won't know where the water's going. So, clockwise again, push, aim it to rinse. And the rinse option you only need to do for about 10 seconds. So go back to the switch. Rinse will be spraying water out just like the backwash. Give it about 10 seconds. It's good. Once you're done rinsing, turn the motor back off. Go clockwise again to filter. Turn the switch back on. That is your backwash phase. Just like I say, if you have one of these flexible hoses, don't forget to stretch it out first, because if you have it all wind up, it's going to swell up, pop, you're going to get wet. Happened to me many times. So you live and learn, right? But One main thing on anything to do with a filter system or swimming pools, don't let children do it because they could get hurt or they could damage your equipment. We don't want that. So on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap their hose back up. It's no simple way. Just basically, on this particular pool, they don't mind. So you can just stick it right here, right next to the filter system, because nobody's ever out here but me. So basically, that is the backwash. I'm going to put on another video here shortly on how to add tablets to the chlorinator and how to a basic how to look at your salt system. This is not a salt system pool. I will have one later on that I'll be at. That's pretty much it on the backwash. Thanks for watching Tim the Pool Man, and I'll have another video here shortly. Have a good day.